All right, so there's that, and there's that. Okay, that should do it. All right. Sorry about that. My little Stream Deck thing is giving me some trouble here, but we're here, and we're ready to go. So, hi there, everybody, and welcome to another awesome night of some God of War Ragnarok. I know I'm super excited. There's a squat check. Oh, 47 months for me to win. One more month. One more, and it'll be 4 years. If that means anything to you. Go you. Awesome. But yes, so importantly, the squats work, so that's good. Right? This is important. Hua. Ha. Here. Here. Hiya. Ha. Hua. Here. So, how did everybody's weekend go after that ridiculousness that they call I Am Fish with its Saturday gaming of the whatnots? Everybody have fun and do stuff of whatnots and the like? Right, he wanted me to go in there, but I remember seeing stuff that I can now enter. I just got an upgrade for the boy's bow. I remember this. I'm so bad at the fish game, though. Yeah, how was jury duty? Always such a fun time. Again, I mentioned this last time. I've only been to jury duty literally one time in my entire life. And I wasn't even picked, so... Wow. That's, wow. Interesting. Now, was this a criminal case, Rev? I guess it would have had to be. Because, like, reasons. I don't know. I mean, I guess they don't really tell you much about the actual case itself. Especially if it gets, like, canceled. As I know, back in the day, my mom, she mentioned that she served on a jury for a murder trial. And in her particular case, it was actually a prison murder. One inmate killed another one with like a 30-pound dumbbell. Just like took it and just beat the snot out of the guy. Allegedly. I actually don't think I ever asked her how the trial went and what happened.
Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why not?
This you made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
True. Now, what I'm confused about is how it is that we are not considered a threat.
Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions.
We are a giant dude with an axe and some blades attached to some chains, and
An artifact from the dwarven
also
a fireball from the chief anti-Odin
There's-
propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to subtle means of resistance.
also there's a head attached to my belt,
Better in his hands than out in the open.
and there's a man boy following us who has a pretty mean looking bow and arrow set thing going on here. All I'm saying is that if these folks walked into my village and started just romping around, I'd probably hide inside too. I'm not saying it doesn't feel culty. I'm just saying I understand where the doors are coming from.
Watch out! Left side! Excuse me, but we're looking for...
Nothing for you here. I don't care what you want. No food, no encouraging word. No nothing. Leave!
Could you maybe...
No! Thank you!
Wow, a multi-week trial? Oof. That would have been rough. I mean, I gotta be honest though. I think it would be interesting to be in on one of those types of things. I'm just saying. I think it would be cool. I'm just gonna run back real quick because I know I missed something.
This looks promising, right? Well, it's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking. Well, we don't want to intimidate him.
Ah!
You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
See? This is what I was saying!
None taken. Fair point, though.
That's good. People have every right to be freaked out. I'm just saying, it makes perfect sense. This is not something that we should be, like, weirded out by. If anything, I'd be more weirded out that people don't run and hide when we show up. That's when I'd get scared. Easter egg. I love Easter eggs. Wait, is it chocolate? Because if it's not chocolate, I don't care. Phoned that guy. Bear McCreary. That's a really awesome name. I wish I had a cool name like that. My name is lame. It's such a terrible name. Alright, now I think back the other direction is where I actually need to be going because that looked very tavern-ish. Oh wait, no, this is it. This looks very tavern-ish. Right up here. Droning hurdy-gurdy.
Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just
Safety
don't make
office?
trouble for the rest of us.
That sounds so lame.
And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
Dang it, Mimir, what did you do? Hey, look, it's 9. Hi, 9.
I wish to hear this mess.
The rig's
Welcome.
in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Bear McCreary. I don't see how this is Bear McCreary. Rabe? How is Rabe Bear McCreary? I'm so confused, Rev. I don't see how this is a Wavo of Easter. Indeed, how are you doing, Nine? It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
Sindri is the best. That
It's
is so-
beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
Dude,
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper
a
off.
beautiful compass. Scamper off. Sindri is the best. Oh, he did the voice in the and the mocap. Nice. That's really cool. I remember back in the day when I did VO and mocap stuff. It was good times. Okay, wait, the Mimir side quest. All right, hang on. I gotta reopen my map now. Let's see here. So that's the main one. I want that. So these are the rigs. The rigs are what the guy mentioned. So we'll do that. Yes, we are currently tracking the rig. Okay.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Darlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
Okay, we've added a Mystic Gateway.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
How about no? How about we go do cool stuff for our head friend?
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Incidentally, Skald is basically the Norse word for bard. Hence the dude sitting around playing. Oh, this game is so pretty.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Darlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
I feel like the game is telling me, plot this way! But I'm going to explore.
Before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
I'm just saying, whenever a game does something like that, where it says plot this way, effectively,
Mimir, were you really the one
in
who
my
wanted to
experience,
rig
it doesn't work.
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Trade agreement.
One of the mining rigs is here.
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Let's see what we got here. Is this going to be like some overhanded weirdness about fossil fuel consumption? Eat rock! Incidentally, does anybody have anything fun planned for the week? I mentioned on Saturday, one of the things that I'm hoping for is to have fun things planned. And I actually ended up getting some cool stuff already. So, dang it! It doesn't count. Homie went Pulp Fiction on me, I'm fine. What is that thing? Stupid floating oho. Oh, you're gonna cook a lot? Nice. Yum! Yay, food stuff.
It's clinging to the wall! Gotta knock it down!
Fuck, where is it?
One more to go!
Incidentally, I had a very random email from one of my old bosses earlier today,
The
asking
rig's
to
likely chock a block
meet
with
and
materials
catch
that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
So I thought it was cool. But I was like, oh, that's nice. You know, it was a nice little thing. Very random, but I appreciate it. Okay.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure sparkle-fine ore. It
Ooh.
won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
Nice. Oh, pizza! Nice. What kind of pizza? The dryer is never broken, it just reverts to analog. That sucks, though.
There's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
What, boy, are you trying to describe the scale of this new game for us? Say that it's impressive, huh? Going to all these different worlds, all these new realms that we couldn't explore before? Super exciting, is it? Is that what you're saying?
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Yeah, cold and humid sucks. That's a rough combination, to be sure. Is it just me, or was there a raven flying around my head? There's a raven flying around my head.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad. There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that?
Did you hear how we wax philosophical in this
Here
game?
in the first place.
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
Lie.
Is it okay, morally, to kill something that's trying to kill you? Yes! There you go. No gray area. Now, if memory serves, I think the voice actor for Kratos got a video game award for his performance on this game. I think he does a
Dwarves
great
didn't
job.
like working for Asgard.
Incident.
Couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
It does really suck. Oh, I skipped a chest. Boing. I assume that you mean the other one that I was at.
Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Ah, Christopher
Is that why you didn't train me like one?
Really
Did
cool.
you not think I could handle it?
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks. Hey, it's another one of those guys, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
We can see it fine from here. Boy, we're not going on any of your silly adventures. I love it. Oh. Poor
Taking a
boy.
break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
I wish I could be a voice actor. One of the guys that I game with is a voice actor. He's really cool. Oops. Okay, now are they gonna go out on me? Because sometimes these things go out on me. And you gotta locate all three of them. Seems like we're okay. Let's take a look. You know, it feels really weird recently. I've been filling my days with playing video games, and it just feels wrong. I'm just like, what the fudge? Like, I'm not supposed to be playing video games. That's just not right. I should be trabajoing, because trabajo is life. Incidentally, that's a free Spanish word du jour for you all. That is work. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. That's 2. Wait, what the fudge? When did I get a grapple gun? Hey, look, there's one of Odin's ravens. Let me shoot it in the stupid face.
Jaffa.
Stupid burb. Get out of here! Get out of here, bub! Nobody wants you here. Get out of here! Go back to Odin! There you go. Stupid bub. Thinks he has the right to come up over here and own the place. He does. I have no idea what accent I'm trying to do. I just like to pretend that I can be a voice actor. Let's see here. If you were the third mysterious key doodad thing, where would you be? Like, let's think like a locked chest. I am a locked chest. I do not wish to be opened. I might be a mimic, but probably not, because this is not D&D. I would be right here. Apple! Oh, incidentally, so speaking of D&D, I know that most of you don't particularly care too much, or maybe you do. I actually don't know. I don't. Well, I do talk a little bit about it. Whatever. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Point is, there is a new thing coming out. So the way that D&D works, right, is that D&D as an IP, as an intellectual property, is owned by Wizards of the Coast, which is itself owned by Hasbro. And the thing is that relatively recently, there was a document that was leaked called the OGL. And the thing is that OGL stands for the Open Gaming License.
No, it's still here.
So,
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock the door. I need to set right a very old wrong.
again, Mimir? How much have you done to these poor dwarves? Okay, so anyway, Open Gaming License.
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
Oh, what the fudge? So the Open Gaming License is what all of these, not unlicensed, but third-party D&D books and like creatures and all that kind of stuff are based off of puzzle stuff. It's kind of like using the open access license to publish software. Very similar concept. Basically, the idea is that you can make content for this game that is functional and usable, and you can sell it. That's the big thing. So, not long ago, the Open Gaming License 1.1 was leaked by somebody. I don't know who. I believe it was a Hasbro employee or something. It's not letting me run this. I'm busted. Dang it, Rev! See, Rev got me distracted. So, incidentally, okay, so the Open Gaming License, the new one, one of the bigger issues is that, supposedly at least, it invalidates everything that was published under OGL 1.0. And by invalidate, meaning that it is now owned by D&D/Wizards of the Coast. In addition, apparently, again, I have not read the thing. I've only seen what third-party publishers have to say about it. Apparently, it also has a provision that says if you make more than X amount of money in the course of a year from whatever publication you made,
Behind the door.
then that means that you need to pay Wizards of the Coast. I think it was like 25% of the profits, something along those lines. So I don't know.
Spartalfheim slag? Give it here.
Okay, so what are we doing with this Spartalfheim slag? Let's see. Ooh, fancy. But see, this reduces my strength and my defense. Why would I make it? This feels like a step backwards. I'm just saying. Well, fine, but we're starting with the fence.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Take care of your armor, and it'll take care of you.
That's a lie. It's a side quest. We all do love side quests. So anyway, yeah, this...
How many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son. Went into the night to find him. Found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard. I whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
Enough. We will continue later.
Incidentally, that's a really cool story. So Loki is involved in that story in the original Norse myth. What happened was there was a giant who came to Asgard and said, I would like to build like the strongest and the best walls that you could ever have for Asgard, and I'll do it in, I think he said a week or like 3 days. It was some ridiculous amount of time. But in order for me to do it,
Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
oh Lord, no.
Makes you say that.
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
Boy, you need your head examined.
Didn't have fun? Well, anyway, we should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
So anyway, during the day, the giant built the wall and was working on it, and then during the night, his oxen went to fetch the masonry stones in order to perform the building the next day, and basically would like stack everything up and make it all ready to go. And the thing is that the gods eventually realized, oh shoot, he's actually going to manage it, and Freya is going to be married off to this weird giant dude. And so Loki ended up disguising himself as I guess a really good-looking lady
The
ox
Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realm.
to seduce the guy's oxen
That's a good question.
and prevent him from
And a
finishing.
troubling one. If hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent
weird
is keeping her
stories.
distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir.
Don't see how I can get to this one. Incidentally, for oh, there we go. I see there's a little spinny thing up there now. Incidentally, for anybody who doesn't know, I semi apologize because when I play this game and when I played the other one, I like to put in little Norse mythology tidbits because it's really cool. And I like the fact that they've got a decent amount of Norse mythology in this, although just like with anything along these lines, they took plenty of creative liberty with the whole thing. I will concur with Maethwin in saying that dinner was delicious. I felt that it was quite tasty and awesome sauce, although there was no sauce involved. There's a bunch of leftovers. Don't tell Maethwin I said so.
Great. Now we can make it across.
Oh, I guess it's not a secret. See, I'm sitting here trying to be like the super secret hookup for the delicious noms. But then it's just like, oh no, it's fine. Come on and have some noms. Can't do nothing. So sad. Okay, you know, Kratos, not using your legs when you climb up a chain is just straight showing off, bro. Literally zero reason to do that. I'm just saying.
They just keep coming. It's a fair fight.
You know, it's like,
Falling a little rich is like there's no tomorrow.
it's like, okay, we get it. You've got superb upper body strength. You know, quit making the rest of us look fat. What are you gonna do with your legs while you're climbing up a chain anyway? Kick somebody who's trying to follow you? Follow you? He really is. He's like one of the... I mean, I guess you could say he's like a gym rat, but he's actually like one of the nice gym rats who doesn't just talk about going to the gym all the time, and instead just insists on doing everything the hard way. So, you know, like they come to... It's like, oh, let's go visit the Empire State Building. And homie is just like, oh yeah, I'll meet you at the top, I'm gonna take the stairs. You know, he's not like, you know, bragging about it or whatever. It's just, you know, matter of factly, just, yeah, I'm just gonna take the stairs. Whatever. It's all good. Like, I'll meet you guys once the elevator arrives. You know, you'll see me. You know, come find me. The Muspelheim shenanigans aren't as bad this time. Well, that's good to know, because Muspelheim last time sucked. It was horrible. It was terrifying and awful and brutal, painful. And also, I don't think this game is appropriate for tiny. Playing this on Give Me God of War? Wow. That's insane. Okay, see, at first I was very confused, alright? Because I was like, wait, Give Me God of War? Is that like some kind of a charity organization? That like, you know, gets God of War copies to people? Because I'm down, you know, that's great. And then I remembered that that's the hardest
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a
failed.
sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
But see, that's one of the nice things about any video game, right? You know, there's a reason that they have different difficulties. So that if you want to play on an easier difficulty and just have a good time, you can. The game isn't judging you for it. You know, just do it. And I really appreciate that as somebody who has been gaming literally my entire life. But at this point, I simply don't have as much time as I used to play. And it sucks. I wish I did, but I don't. I simply do not have the time that I used to. So yeah, I appreciate easier difficulties. That said, I do try to stick with like basically like normal difficulty. Whatever. Let's squeeze you on and for all their gamer sweat. Oh yeah, and see, don't even get me started on like FPSs. Oh man, I cannot stand the FPS culture, for lack of a better term. It drives me up the wall. I hate it so much. Like, I really wish that I could play stuff like Overwatch and Apex Legends and things like that. but you know, it's just so impossible because there are people who play for literally like 10 or 12 hours a day. Ugh. See, wandering and getting lost is fun.
Because of you.
And that's part of why I love RPGs, because they let you do that, and not only that, but they often encourage it.
If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Shadow runes are meant to be vendors. Good to know. But yeah, and it's really cool about the achievements not being difficulty locked. That's so common nowadays.
Well, there was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best. But not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Oh, wow.
Thor dressed up as a woman
Hrungnir the Brawler.
for that particular
Stone
one.
giant.
Aye, mocked by
Enough.
Odin.
We will continue later.
No
Yeah.
smoke? There's another mining route here.
So, you know how
You speak of
Greek
the
mythology basically starts with,
allowed Odin to kill them.
so Zeus was horny? Norse mythology basically starts with, so Odin killed a guy. And that's essentially how those start. Like, any story in those mythologies is basically how they start. There are obviously exceptions, but not very many. Not being honest.
Bet we could swing across that lift thing.
Gantry.
Gantry. Thanks.
Odin wanted some
Gotta be
knowledge
the right
and
spot.
Thor was drunk. To be fair, Odin wanting knowledge was only the one thing. So, it's a little different. For anybody wondering, the whole shtick with Odin wanting knowledge was he hanged himself from Yggdrasil, the world tree, for, I believe it was 9 days. If memory serves.
Well experimented.
And that gave him knowledge of the world, knowledge of everything, essentially. I don't like the fact that that dude is like a statue thing. I don't trust weird statue things ever since I watched Doctor Who, and also
I think we could
any
break through the
horror
ground
movie
here.
ever.
If you found a high enough place to drop from.
Now that being said, there's really cool stories in both Greek and Norse mythologies. I really love them both. I have a book. It's called Bullfinch's Mythology. I believe it's Bullfinch. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but essentially it's a compilation of both ancient and comparatively modern mythologies. So it includes like the Arthurian legends, so King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, as well as the Greek and Roman and Egyptian and all of that kind of stuff, and it includes Celtic mythologies and all sorts of
Surprised the
stuff.
dwarves didn't shut
It's
these
a
bricks
really
off
awesome
themselves.
book. It's one of my
You
favorite
tried.
myth books.
The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
The Einherjar were basically soldiers of Asgard. That's what they were talking about. So freaking cool.
Behind you! Incoming!
Ow! That looked unpleasant. Yeah.
Impressive.
Oh, Mimir. See, Rev and I have an ongoing back and forth of best character or characters in the game. I personally think that the dwarves are by far the best. The smithing dwarves that you meet who chat with you. But Rev prefers Mimir. Now, I get it. Like, Mimir is with you the entire time, which is awesome. And I appreciate that. And it makes sense. But for me, like, even though you don't interact with them as much,
That should help.
I am all about the dwarves. Like, the dwarves are my jam when it comes to hilarity in this particular game. Or I should say these games. Both this one and the... I mean, I would say original, but it's the first one. I don't know what I just kicked off, but take that thing. I think this will work. Oh, sure. Now Rev likes both. I see how it is, hedging your bets.
There.
Okay, so we need to go down one.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yes, thank you, boy. Much obliged.
It wasn't so hard.
See, this is one of the other things that I like about this game is the puzzles. Like, they do feel puzzly, but not to the extent that it hurts my brain. And the other issue that I'll have sometimes with this kind of thing is what's often referred to as the adventure game moon logic, where whatever the answer is makes perfect sense in the mind of whoever developed the game and the puzzle involved. But to anybody who's actually playing it, it's like, what the fudge was this person thinking about? I think that the God of War games here, the new ones, strike a decent balance between being rewarding and complex enough that you feel like you're actually doing something. Say something nice. I didn't even die. Why am I supposed to say something nice? This is illegal. I call shenanigans.
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational...
I'm just saying.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
True that.
A reminder, brother. That sparklified slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
Incidentally, I'm just saying that, you know, members of the government should play this game. You know, at least in the U.S. Because it's like, oh, you know, it's not a huge difference, but it's a start. You know, that's good. Having a start is how you know, start.
Because we shut down the rigs.
Oh wait, raise the wheel all the way up. Dang it, Rev! See, now we gotta watch Kratos showing off again. Homie needs to go on American Ninja Warrior. Or Asgardian Ninja Warrior. Is that a thing? They probably have something like that. I feel like they could. And I feel like homie would crush it. Like, look at it! Look, and we can just stand here, just like, whatevs. I'm just chilling. It's not right. Homie has too many muscles. Is it possible for me to borrow Kratos' physical appearance for, like, you know, 3 decades? Is that cool? I just want to borrow it. You know, he can have it back. Okay, you know, I get it. He's a literal Greek god. Fine, whatever. You know, psh, whatever. You know, I mean, yeah, fine, sure. Beside the point. I just found a lore scroll called Passion. I believe I have entered the telenovela portion of the game. It looks like I need to lower the thing all the way down as well in order to get that last treasure chest. I said plenty of nice things. I did. I said, like, so many nice things, Mathewin. No need to say any more ever. It's almost too many nice things. There so many nice things were said that it's like, why even bother having more nice things be said? Because yeah, the power of my immortality, because I'm not dying in this game, except, you know, that one time.
Atreus, you are getting better. Faster.
Ooh, praise.
Be better than you one day, huh?
I have failed.
Oh, mommy. Oh. Seriously though, that's actually pretty sage fatherly advice. And I mean, as far as Kratos goes, that's about as big as you're gonna get. Hey, let me get the rest of my armor.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos? Wear it with pride. Now, just because you've got new armor doesn't mean you should let yourself get knocked around more.
Why? I think that's a great idea. Let's do that, Sindri. Let's see. Okay, nice thing. Well, I've got some stuff that I'm excited about this week, so that's good. And I had a good weekend in that I spent some time for myself relaxing. and I've been doing better with
So
it.
not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do.
One of my
Do they just swap
resolutions.
between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
We going to
Wanted that too.
Hope he'll be happy we fixed those rigs.
Watchtower? But is it all along the watchtower? Or is it just like the watchtower? Oh, goals. Uno momento, por favor. Readers. I mean, doesn't really tell me where to go. That's why I set the gate thing for the tower. There's a tower right there. Oh, check out the desk. I don't know if I have anything interesting on my desk anymore. Oh! This is fun. Yeah. So, it's in a case. But here, the brand name is Sparrows, for anybody familiar. And this is my lock picking kit. It's pretty exciting. Got all sorts of cool stuff. So I've got a bunch of like practice locks and all sorts of stuff like that as well. So this, like for example, this little device is for pushing the cylinder out of a lock to repin it. And this particular device right here is for putting tension on a circular lock, like you see on a lot of lockers, you know, like cabinet locks, stuff like that. So pretty fun. Master Thief, yeah, right. I wish. I mean, no, I don't. I no. Nothing.
What is it, Mimir?
That's nothing, brother. Just
Also, what's spare time?
moments where you wish you could go back, rewrite your own path, make different decisions.
Journey through time is more trouble than it is worth.
Nathan, when you make me laugh. That's why I keep you around.
You're speaking metaphorically, right?
You're hilarious.
Of course you're not.
It is a fun little thing to do, though. I do enjoy it, although I'm really bad at it. There is what they call, so it's referred to as lock sport, and there's a subreddit for it where they give belts, just like for a martial art type of shtick, and so like depending on, and they have a list of locks by complexity of, you know, however complex the lock is, or depending on how complex the lock is, you'll get a bigger and better belt on it. Lock-picking microbiologist doesn't sound nearly as good as the lock-picking lawyer. See, now that has a ring to it. Somebody ought to patent that.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Seriously, this thing is really, really tough. Honestly, don't think I can beat it. Alright. These are Draugr? What the fudge? Hashtag not my Draugr. Where are the ones from Skyrim that basically collapse under their own weight? Much prefer those. Honestly, it is really fun though, doing the lock sports, or lock sticking, if you want to be formal about it. Again, I'm not good at it by any stretch of the imagination. But I find it enjoyable. No! Rev killed me. See, this is why I didn't want to do it. Rev. Gotta kill this stupid thing. So stupid and smelly and lame. We're gonna turn this into Dark Souls all over again. Oh, look at me, I'm Rev. I had no problem defeating this guy. You know what? Go eat some bread. That's right, I said it. Go have some delicious food with your loving family. Dodge more. It's like those really helpful game tips, right? It's like, if you get hit less, you'll survive more. But thanks, game!
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
If you're not so set on getting hit and losing life, you'll perform better and live longer. Thank you so much, game. Tremendously helpful. Really, Blades of Chaos for a dude that's on fire? That seems wrong. Dang it. Ah! Dang it, Rev! Look at what you did to me. Okay, we're gonna beat this guy because it's after call time, and now Rev has made it so that we gotta beat him because Rev is being mean. Yeah, go down and get a resurrection stone. Yeah, but resurrection stones are expensive. I don't want. Fine, I'll do it. Only because it's the smart thing. And I like to pretend I'm smart on occasion. That's it. Loud metalworking. Incidentally, that's something else that I would love to do. Is do metalworking and smithing. I have like so many crafting dreams of all different sorts that I know are never going to happen. It's like not even funny.
I'll heat up the forge.
Look at that. 1,500 hack silver. 1,500. Oh, he doesn't have a fire shoe. Okay, well, fine. Point stands. It looks like he should not take as much damage from the Blades of Chaos. That's all I'm saying. Does that make me racist? I'm pretty sure I just profiled him. I'm sorry, hateful! I didn't mean to profile you. Honestly, it was Rev.
You're on fire! But
Because,
you probably already know that.
you know, I was incorrectly led to believe that your physical appearance demarcated your capabilities and resistances. But it's okay. I'm woke, homie. Even if you are called the hateful. Dang it, Rev! Oh, come on! Dang it! Oh, look at me. I'm Rev. I had 760,000 hack silver because I went and found every single piece of hack silver in the entire game. Woo! Look at me. I'm Rev. Something nice. I have goals. And, I have ambitions. Those count. I'm just saying. Do I still have my special things? I don't know how to tell. Rev, how do I tell if I have stuff? If I'm gonna pretend to be you, at least flex some?
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
What, flex some hack silver? Or do you mean like literally just stand here and flex? Because neither one of those is really relevant to me personally. Nor do they really get the point across. Dang it!
But you probably already know that.
He barely gets stunned. Really annoying. And then he immediately goes into his big red attack. See? See, this is some bull crap right here. Ugh. Sounds good, Mathelin. Thanks for lurking. I shouldn't be long, theoretically. Depends on how bad Rev's advice is. Come on. What did you go, bugger? So help me. Seriously, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm hitting the button. Yeah, remember when I said that I kind of suck at video games? This is what I was talking about. I'm really trying, though. And this is why I can't play on Give Me God of War difficulty, because I would have died in the opening cinematic when you can't actually do anything. That's about my skill level there.
On the left! Back! You're on fire, Kratos! It will fire!
So part of my problem is that I'm very heavily reliant on rolling. It's just like my immediate instinct is to use the roll dodge as opposed to just the like slide dodge. The thing is that the slide dodge is perfectly effective for the purposes of getting out of the way. Seriously.
This is the last.
Son of a biscuit. More aggressive after dodging a red attack. And then, yeah, I always forget to do the target lock. You know, it's really annoying to see how badly you suck at games sometimes. It's like, I know I'm not great, but I like to think I'm not the worst, but I'm the worst.
Bloody dog at all. We've got to kill all these undead bastards. Watch out! Left side!
You're on fire, Kratos. They will fire.
Right side!
See, this is the problem with the target lock. Is it does exactly that. It completely locks you onto the target. Come on. Seriously? This is some kind of bull. See, and now he's doing like a different style red attack. Ah! See? He did the red attack, I dodged out the way, and then I was like slashy, slashy, stabby, stabby, slicey, slicey. But no! Doesn't matter. This is taking too long. And Rev's over here like, ooh, I didn't have any trouble. Dude, Rev, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Rev's skills. Yeah, I probably need to take down the difficulty.
You're on fire, Kratos. They will fire.
On the left!
I really don't mean to be horrible.
It's there!
You might be able to do it this time.
Last one! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! It's bad!
Won't be getting any more from those drops.
Hooray! We did it! Awesome! I don't remember what that was supposed to start. But I thought that was supposed to start something. Okay. Well, that said, I'm gonna get going after finally beating that stupid dude. It is my time. I've got to hop out. So, thank you all so much. Take care. Stay safe. Be well. I'll be back on Saturday playing I Am Fish some more. Yay! We win! So, I'm super excited because we're on the last fish of I Am Fish, the piranha. And hopefully we won't... Well, okay. Hopefully, if we get wonky physics, it will be consistent wonky physics. But we'll see. So, that said, you all take care, be well, stay safe, and hope that you all have a super awesome and fun week. So, bye-bye.